Welcome back to Fire Force Anime Review, episode number 59. We're here reviewing the 51st episode of the series, which is called Incarnation of Flame. And this covers pretty much the entirety of chapters 181 to 183, and 3 pages from chapter 183. Yeah, 3 pages 183 is they splice in this episode for some reason. It's basically Captain Hydra, who just featured just last episode. We see here where she's researching stuff, and apparently goes to lead to St. Ruffles. The whole point of the scene being here, it sets up the St. Ruffles arc, which is probably going to be next. And if you're really curious, with this episode, how many more full chapters we have left to go? There's exactly 16 left. Yep, 16 to go. So aside from that, we all see brief Asakusa scene, them seeing this stuff going on, and then we cut to Joker and Shira arriving at this building that they arrived last episode, and they look up on top. Oh crap! It's Captain Barnes. Yeah, the bad Captain Barnes, and they proceed to hop up on top, and of course they look for Obi, and here comes Obi coming right to the roof, where he is being put on a version of a cross, and they proceed to fight him. Meanwhile, though, they fight him. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, though, Rico Vajaro's character is talking to another character about the fact they're actually against what's going on here with the alliance with White Cloud and the Empire. It's a brief exchange. And a lot of the time you have Shira fighting him. Of course, Joker basically gets a chance to throw his own punches in. And obviously this fight takes up about 50% of the episode. A lot of everything else is simply put just Lieutenant Hikura. And the rest of the company just where you have the girl with the woman who's basically has little metallic stuff. A very beautiful woman. Where she's like, oh, then they're not coming through this wall. They might come to the rear gate. And then, of course, the lieutenant basically blasts the wall, fires a gun at her, blocks it. If Tamaki proceeds to is able to only land a hit on her because she actually can move around. We also see where Licht is basically witnessing things to his. Get this, he's using a version of these virtual reality goggles, which is kind of interesting. Which, in case you're curious, was this made for the anime? Oh no, this actually was the manga. And Vulcan's curious about it, basically possible stuff here. And yeah, that lasts for a little while for the episode, but that's going to be kind of it. Yeah, it's basically, here's the action. So, my guess is that, given the fact there's only about 16 chapters left to go, if they do 3 chapters in an episode, they can finish up the next 5 episodes. This arc probably wrapped up by, I think the pace they're at going right now, they'll probably wrap it up by episode 8. And given how they're adapting this, they might be going ahead and start adapting the St. Ruffles arc, where they have this one go on the same period of time. Everybody's fighting, and here's Captain Hydra basically investigating St. Ruffles. Which, by the way, it's only 5 chapters. It's not very long. I would not be surprised if they did that. If somehow the next episode basically adapts that other scene that happens in 196 with her leaving, I would not be surprised if they adapt the next episode and then just continue adapting that arc forward, basically, because the arc kind of goes on around the same period of time this one. So maybe the production one gets a lot in when it comes to adaptation before this core ends. And roughly right now, we're only 3 episodes in this core, and there's only 9 left. Yep, 9 more to go. That's it. Yep, that's pretty much it, particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. So tomorrow, I will see you with my videos for my free comic day haul, at least 4 anime, and about 3 different comic corners. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.